Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 7913 Southeast Henderson Street here in Portland, Oregon. We're located at the front of the home. There's a 3-inch ABS cleanout. This will be the point of access. We're just off to the right of the front doorway here. There's the street out there behind me. 3-inch ABS cleanout. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. The water is currently shut off. But I do understand that a home inspection, I think, has happened here recently, so water has been down the line here, not too far up. And I'll try and dump some bottled water down here at the end. But anyway, we're checking the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line, and here we go. Well, right here at about 3 feet out, this is kind of a difficult one to determine. It would be ideal if we could have a couple toilet flushes go down here to see if this debris will move. But this looks like a root intrusion has come through the joint there. It looks like root strands, and it's coming right out of the joint, so that's most likely what we've got. Looks very much like roots, unfortunately. So I'll get that marked on the way back out for repair. I don't generally like to recommend drain cleaning routines, just because it's something that roots will grow back no matter if you cut them out of there or not with an auger or hydrojetter. So you do have the option of doing routine drain cleaning, or the best route would just be to repair it so that it's permanently fixed. But currently, it's a relatively small root. It's catching a little bit of debris, but it doesn't look like it's snagging and stopping up any big, large chunks of debris or causing that to build up. Here at 23 feet, it transitions from 3-inch ABS to 6-inch PVC pipe. And apart from that root coming through there, line looking pretty good. And the reason we'll put water down the end here is so that we can see how well it flows and make sure that there's no standing water where the pipe has lost grade. Okay, here at 45 feet, we have reached the main. I'm going to try and find some water here and dump it down the pipe. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I've got 2 bottles of water here. Get those down the pipe. I was able to get some down. The cleanouts are very, very funkily configured, so it's hard to get water to go actually straight down the pipe. Yeah, there it is, moving past the camera. So for as little water as I put down the line there, that got out to the main line pretty quick. That's a good sign. I'm going to go ahead and start reeling back the camera now, and when we get back to the root intrusion, I will stop there and get that marked for a spot repair. I'll mark it with a white X. I'll mention the depth and location of the root intrusion here in just a moment. But as far as the line's functionality goes right now, because the roots are currently small, the line is functioning properly at this time. Roots generally persist in growing. They get bigger and bigger, and they start catching toilet paper and everything else that comes through, and it can cause a debris buildup, which can lead to a blockage quite easily. And then sometimes the roots will progress to the point where they just fill up the whole sewer pipe and block the line all the time. Okay, we are here where the roots are at. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and locate and mark this. This is right only about 3 feet in front of the cleanout here. Okay, I did locate and I got the root intrusion here marked. I marked it with a white X. It's at 2 feet deep, so very shallow, easy repair to do. It's a hand-dug job, which usually saves quite a lot of money. This should be a, don't quote me on it or anything, I don't do repairs, but a simple spot repair of this depth, there's no concrete to deal with, it's just under dirt, is usually in the hundreds of dollars rather than $1,000 or something like that. And again, the line is functioning currently, but again, that's because the roots are small, so I would recommend having the repair done. And if a repair is not negotiated, I recommend doing augering or hydrojetting on a routine basis. Maybe do the first cleaning and at some time around when the house sells, then do a rescope in about a year to see how quick and aggressive the roots are growing back, and that way you can get a idea for how often the drain cleaning should be done. In this circumstance, because of the size they're at right now, I would say about every 2 years would suffice, and that's usually about $250 to $300 to do a jet like this. I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera all the way back out. There is a good flow all the way out to the main lateral currently, and apart from the root intrusion joint, the rest of the line is in good shape and functioning order. So overall, a pretty darn good sewer scope.